I want to go over transitioning, transferring over an obstacle. Every time I've ever seen anybody demonstrate the use of the fall protection, they'll always go up and just drive a screwdriver in the pole. It's so unrealistic because you can still move your hand around the screwdriver. I hung a cross arm here. Before anybody says, just climb the clean side of the pole, you're exactly right. Always try to climb the clean side of the pole. But what if that's the side of the pole your pole buddy's on? Or the work's over here and there's more obstacles to get around, I need to climb this side. So this cross arm is going to serve as an obstacle, but it's also going to serve as an obstacle that I can't see around on my way back down. Go over a simple transition, and then I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to get back down around an obstacle where you can't see your feet. So when I get to an obstacle, I always pull my safety up as close to that obstacle as I can. I'm going to go for my secondary, pass it around. Remember, secondary safety always has to be above something or it defeats the purpose. So my secondary is a little short here. It's not going to reach. That's okay. I want this because I really want to put a little slack in my primary. What I'm going to do is lean up and latch my secondary in. And when I come back, now my primary is slack. I won't have to readjust the green strap on my primary when I get around the obstacle. So I want to reach through between my secondary and get a hold of the primary. You always bring your primary up through the secondary. Don't go around it because you're going to trap it when you go to take it off. Hold up through the secondary, back around the pole. All right, my primary in adjustment. Since I didn't readjust the green, that's all I have to do. I'll just unlatch my secondary now. Fall right back. Stow it back out of the way, step over my obstacle. This is where those over and unders that they had you do in climbing school comes in. They have you step over the rope and lean back and go under the rope. You thought they were just putting you through an exercise. They're preparing you for something like this. Get this safety as high as you can above the obstacle so you can comfortably step above this cross arm. This is where you got to learn to trust your equipment. You don't need to be standing on hardware or relying on hardware. That's not rated safety equipment. I know it's a habit. You're going to want to hold the hardware and step on it. Try to rely on your equipment. When I go to step under this arm, I'm not going to be able to see my feet. So get your primary down a little lower than your hips. Take the foot that's going to step last and get it as close to the obstacle as you can. Take your foot. I lead with my right foot. When I go beside this cross arm, I want to take where the ball of my foot is right here, the ball where my big toe is, put it against the obstacle and slide it down. And as I slide, I'm gonna fall into the pole. I still can't see my foot. When I put the ball of my foot against it, my hook's angling towards the pole. And as I fall, I naturally come back into the pole. So you can't see your foot through the obstacle, but you gotta trust your equipment and trust your training. See where my safety is now? It's a little higher than comfortable. But if I would have had it up here in my normal climbing position, I wouldn't have been able to make this step. I can bring this foot around, land it. Same way on the way down. Just do it in reverse. Get your primary as close as you can to the object, secondary, primary through the secondary, go on down. I hope this helps you guys with your transitions, especially when you're transitioning around an object that is large and you can't see your feet. Learn to trust your equipment. Don't trust the hardware.